Oh, sure. I mean, I was joking with Susan over the weekend. I can't remember how it came up. Oh, it's been just candidly. Susan Savage had told me this. She's like, the longer you're out of office, the nicer people will be to you. Like, you become this sort of subject of nostalgia for people, like an old dog or something. But I found in the 6-7 weeks I've been out, just how nice people have been. I mean, we have not gone to a restaurant so far since I left office where somebody hasn't stopped and said how much they appreciated my service to the city. And a guy, we went to Marrakesh on Saturday, which was really great. Highly recommend it, over by Church Studio. And this guy's like, we already miss you. It's like, oh, that's nice to hear, as a has-been.
6 weeks out.
We got in the car. I was like, it's nice people say that because all I think about are the things that we didn't get done, and that people don't say, "Hey, thanks for running for mayor in 2016 as the guy who's going to end racism and fix K-12 education. How did that work out?" And the reality is, like, I think we made dramatic improvements, especially I think in public dialogue around issues of race in Tulsa. But that was a real eye-opener that the problems around race in Tulsa, and in particular the life expectancy disparity between North Tulsa and the rest of the city, that did not pop up in 8 years, and it cannot be ended in 8 years. You have to create systems that address that over time. And K-12 education is incredibly important to me to this day, and I still think it's the greatest thing that impacts our ability to thrive as a city over which we have the least control. And we did not have an ability when I was the mayor to make an impact on that. Now, notably, and one of my great points of admiration for Mayor Nichols is he was not dissuaded from our lack of progress on that from trying to give it a go when he ran for mayor. And he knows more about K-12 education because he's worked in that professionally than I did. And so I have great optimism that he's going to be able to make a difference on that in a way that I couldn't. And that, again, goes back to my point earlier about the value in having turnover in that job, getting different people with different life experiences and skill sets and knowledge. I'm confident, just to be arrogant for a moment, that if I had run for re-election, I would have won. But I think it's great to have Mayor Nichols in there with his background and his focus, the Office of Families and Children that Crystal Reyes is now going to be running. I think that has a great potential to have an impact on education in Tulsa. My greatest regret, the bike lanes.
No.
Yes.
No.
What a waste. What a waste of money. All we did was irritate every driver in town. No one who rides bikes actually uses them. I mean, if I see somebody on a bird scooter, a bird doesn't exist anymore, a lion scooter, like, I get excited that somebody's actually using one of those
It was
things.
about the commitment.
Yeah, the commitment to something that no one uses. So that was a huge mistake, and I halted. I put a moratorium on us spending any more money on bike lanes for my last couple of years as mayor because I think it's just pouring good money after bad. So to anticipate another question.